Tuesday with me, Jessica Brigden of JessBCreativeCardiology. Hello, hello, a happy Tuesday to you. I'm a few minutes late today. We have had some mega thunderstorms roll through the area. Some pouring rain, and it's been a crazy couple of days with all these weird storms that we don't usually get tornado warnings in New York. And we've had watches and warnings and everything here the past few days. But thankfully, I think the rain is past for now, and we're all good. Everything is well watered. But today I thought I would share with you some of the new online exclusives that Stampin' Up! Introduced here at the beginning of July. There's several new stamp sets, a couple of new collections, papers, accessories, all that fun stuff. And I participated in a demonstrator swap, and so I've got a whole bag of cards that I thought I would share with you so you can see some of these new products in action. And that's what we're gonna do today. So let me go ahead and flip the camera so we can get started here. All right, if you're there, let me know where you're watching from. Appreciate you joining us. And here we are. We're halfway through the month of July. Hi, Terry. Hello, hello. So yes, halfway through July, which is crazy how fast summer is flying by. But it's been, outside of these crazy storms, it's actually been a really nice summer. And it's been hot, a hot summer. And we've spent lots of time in the pool here lately, as well as got my house clean so we could actually have some company over, which was nice. So yeah, lots going on. All right, so let me show you first one of these bits of a collection here. This is the new Season of Green and Gold, and it has a whole bunch of fun items in it here. So Season of Green and Gold has a whole collection. In fact, I'll show you here on my iPad here. There we go. So you can kind of see the whole thing. This collection includes 2 stamp sets, 2 sets of coordinating dies, a package of designer series paper, as well as some additional, not just specialty paper, but some vellum, some ribbon, and some gems here. So let me show you parts of this because it's pretty exciting. So the first stamp set in this collection is called Golden Greenery. And of course it's got leaves, it's got some bells, some different things in here. Yeah, so it'd be great for wedding, anniversary cards. And it has a coordinating set of dies, which is pretty awesome. I don't have a magnetic sheet in here yet, but the dies not only coordinate with the stamped images, but you also get some additional large dies. This kind of reminds me of the fern set that we had a couple years ago, but we've got some pine boughs and all kinds of different leaves here. Really pretty. So you've got lots to work with. But what I love about this is when I show you the paper that goes with it, and I like it because it's gold and greenery. So it doesn't have to be, it is not holiday specific. It's really pretty and can be used for anything really. And I'm hoping, boy, it's so dark in here. Like I said, the storms passed through here recently, and it got really dark, even though it's mid-afternoon. So the first paper in this collection is the Gold and Greenery, Season of Green and Gold specialty paper, and it's got gold foil in it, and I think you can see that. It's so pretty. Yes, it is a gorgeous paper. It's a 12 by 12, so you get 2 each of 6 designs for 12 sheets. And this, hi, yes, Karen, any winter scenery, or just even any leaves. I always love like ferns and greenery and things like that. So, and I want to show you what I love is that there are several sheets in this paper pack that these gold greenery dies work with. Hi, Nessa. Hello. So let me show you. So there are several sheets in here all right, where the dies can cut out the images directly from the designer series paper. There are several of them. Okay, so all of these pretty images you can, I love it when the dies coordinate directly with the designer series paper. Okay, and then even the pine bough. So for each of the 3 different types of greenery on this particular paper, you can die cut all of them with the dies. And then you've even got these 3 little, the holly, the little berry. They don't have to be holly. I mean, actually they're just gold and vanilla. So you could make them blueberries, you could make them currants, you could really anything. But you have 3 of those little dies. So nothing wasted if you use this paper for die cutting. I love that. So this is the first sheet, and then the back side here has just a really pretty green stripe to it. Okay, so the colors in the paper pack, you have garden green, which is the deeper green here, mossy meadow, which is the dark, old olive, which is the primary color in this sheet, and then the brown is pecan or pecan pie. You have very vanilla, and of course the gold foiling. Okay, so that's set number 1. Okay, set number 2 has the little gold diamonds on it, and the back side is just really pretty all over. Let's see, I think it goes this way. All over greenery. They actually look like little hearts to me. And that coordinates really well with this image here, or even this large die here. Really, really pretty. Okay, so that's set number 2. Okay, set number 3 features the bells, and again from the dies cut out. You have a small and a large. Okay, so you can die cut the bells directly from both sizes, directly from the designer series paper. Okay, and then I believe the greenery on this page though is just a slightly different size. It's a little bit, so this doesn't work quite as well on here, but you can, yeah, they're just a little bit different size. So on this sheet, you would use, you can die cut the bells, okay? So that's set number, and this one has a really pretty green plaid on the other side, okay? So that's set number 3. And then so much beautiful gold foil. Yeah, oh, they do look a little like salt shakers. That's funny. Yeah, I suppose you really could use them for anything. Again, just really pretty gold, and then a whole, like a mottled green. Okay, so I like that the papers are neutral enough that you could just use them for anything. This one has little starbursts on here in the gold foil, and on the back side of that, again, you've got those gorgeous, to me, these look like little hearts, little green hearts. Okay, so I think that would be really pretty. You've got this image here with those leaves in that shape. Okay, you've even got the larger leaves with the little hearts on them. So I think that's really cute. You could do some really pretty non-traditional, you know, you don't have to do like red and pink or whatever, but green is quite pretty here. Okay, and again, because they have the white berries, you could make them any color. Okay, so this is a little hard to see, but this is Mossy Meadow polka dots on the vanilla. And then turn this right side up. All right, and then this piece, again, you've got the gold foil all throughout it. You've got all 3 types of greenery. So it mixes and matches with all of the different stamps and dies here. So such a gorgeous paper pack. Now, also part of that collection is the Graceful Greenery Vellum. And vellum is that paper that's kind of see-through. Okay, it lets the light shine through. And in this pack, you get, I just want to verify, so I give you accurate, you get 6 sheets, 2 each of 3 designs. Okay, so you get 2 of the pine bough. And again, the dies work, the pine bough dies work directly on all of the images here, okay, in the vellum. All right, so you can die cut it or you can use it as a background layer or as an accent piece. So you get the pine bough. Then you also get 2 sheets of kind of this frosted white. Okay, so it's kind of a, almost like a snowy background. I did see somebody who had stamped a card with the pine boughs here and did kind of like a Northern Lights, like looking up through the trees. They did different colors. So with vellum, you can use your ink pads or your blending brushes or anything. You can actually color on the back side to make it any color you want, which is pretty cool. Or you can layer it over anything. Say you wanted to layer it over some, you could layer it over Blackberry Bliss, all right? And then you get that really pretty, it shows up a little more of the pattern that way, okay? All right, so you get 2 of each, and then the third pattern here, this is probably my favorite because again, you have all the leaves and the berries, and again, the dies do work on here. Okay, so you've got these, and then you've got the little berries too. Okay, so you can die cut those. All right, so again, I love it that when everything works together. Okay, I love being able to die cut directly from my paper. quick and easy. So with all of that, so you've got both 2 paper packs here, the vellum pack, as well as the specialty paper pack, which I'm trying to pick up here without throwing all the way around my table here. So with both of those, again, you've got the Golden Greenery stamp set and the dies that coordinate with that. All right, you've also got some ribbon and accessories. So the ribbon that coordinates with this, we've got a couple of different ones, but we have this really pretty, this is a 3/4 inch satin ribbon, all right, and very vanilla. Very pretty, makes some elegant bows. All right, and then, all right, so we've got that ribbon, and then we've got these pretty little accessories, these little berry embellishments that come in both white. They're kind of a iridescent, right? They pick up the color around them. So white and the red there. These are called the Cherry Cobbler and Pearl adhesive backed berries. So these are all part of this collection. And then there's a couple of additional items. Like I said, there was a couple of stamp sets. Now the stamp set that comes bundled with these, I opted out of the holiday greeting because I wanted some a little more versatile beyond the season. And so I went with the everyday greetings stamp set. Right, the font is very similar. The stamp set that's actually bundled with the dies is called Greeting of the Season. So I'll show you that here on there. This one has all of the holiday sayings. All right, and you can bundle with the dies. But I chose not to bundle, so I got the stamps, the everyday greeting stamps and the Greetings of the Season dies separately. Now these dies already have the little hole, so you don't have to worry about punching them if you want to make tags. A lot of them have the stitching, lots of different shapes, and they're meant to work with all of the sentiments in both the everyday greetings and the Greeting of the Season stamp sets. But if you don't want the hole, I realize, sometimes I want a label on a card. I don't need it as a tag. So I'm going to show you some of the different ways that you can use those and not have to worry about the little hole there. I actually received several of these cards using this collection in my swaps. So let me slide this over so I can show you some of the different cards. So again, I participated in a demonstrator swap, and I've got a whole bunch. So let me show you these cards here. Yes, Karen, I had some ribbon similar to, I think, I have to dig through my stash, but I believe we had Very Vanilla Satin years ago. I think it was a 1/2 inch, and this is 3/4. So this is just a little bit wider, but it made really pretty accents on the paper, and it made really pretty bows. This is a little bit wider, so I would recommend, if you're putting this directly like on a card, I would use tear and tape, a strip of tear and tape directly on the card, and just lay your ribbon on it. That would help hold that together, because satin ribbon is slippery. Hi Phyllis, hello. Phyllis, I did get your email. I have to reply. I haven't done that yet. All right, so I'm showing some of the swap cards I received with the golden greenery. Now this one, again, uses the gorgeous paper. They added in some gold foil. I'll give you a heads up, the gold foil, because it goes with this collection, is on low inventory. So if gold foil is something you would like to add to be able to use with this golden greenery paper, you might want to get your order in sooner rather than later. And again, with the vanilla, there's a couple different. This one used the pecan pie striped ribbon on there. Okay, so you don't have to use the satin ribbon. There's a couple of options. In fact, there's an additional ribbon that Stampin' Up! Introduced in the online exclusives. This is called, let me see, find the English here. Woven, this is Very Vanilla woven ribbon. It's a 1/4 inch, and you do get 10 yards. And this one is a little bit, it's very soft. So you can see it's got a little bit of a stitching, just like a finished embossed detail on the edge there. But this is very, very pretty. This is also in vanilla and would be a nice alternate to the satin, or, so you've got lots of vanilla options right here. This card was from Janice Waitman. Very pretty. Okay, I love this one. This one, again, uses 3 different patterns of the greenery paper on here. This one is from Sandy Carlson. This one uses the little pocket die. If you're not familiar with that, let me show you. This is the Pocket Thoughts die. Actually, after seeing this, a couple of different cards, I went ahead and purchased these. So the Pocket Thoughts dies have 3 different sizes of, they're really simple, and obviously you could make something similar without, you don't need the die in order, to create a little gift card pocket. But I like that they've got 3 different sizes, so you could make a full-size pocket card. The middle size here is the one that fits your typical like credit card size gift card. And then you've got a tiny one here that you could slip like a little tag or a little something else into. Now let me show you. Oh, well, I don't know where my catalog page is, but the pocket dies, there is a bundle, there is a stamp set that you can bundle with it. But honestly, I like the dies on their own, because you can use them in so many different ways. Okay, so I thought that was pretty cool. Just stick your gift card right on the front. Really cute. Okay. Then this one, this is real pretty. This is a kind of a take on the Starburst technique. A great way to feature all of the different patterns in the paper here. And then they've been die cut with the deckled rectangles and layered on there. Again, using the different die cuts and things. This one is from Sue Kempton. It's so pretty. And then this one, again, uses some of those different patterns. Let me take these out of the envelope so you can see a little bit better. This one is from my friend Heather Guerrero, and she's got a mix of the traditional specialty paper But then you see she's die cut some of those vellum pieces. Okay, so she die cut directly from the vellum to add those accents on here. And then this is an instance where she used this die. She didn't need it as a tag, she wanted it as a sentiment label. So because that hole is there, what she did is just added her bow right there. You can put your little bow or your little knot, and then nobody knows there's a hole there, okay? So that's a great way. You could add an embellishment or a ribbon. So don't let the fact that these dies have the little hole there deter you, okay? And then she's got some of the little berries. Really cute. Okay. And then this one, again, using some of the vellum. This is a simple layout here. This one is from, oops, what was that from? Sharon Bauk, okay? And she used the dies to cut out the vellum pine boughs on there. And then also used this large die. And again, she just put her pine bough right over, so you would never even know that there was a hole there, okay? All right, so those are some of the cards I received with the Golden Greenery collection. Now I've got a couple other cards that use that designer paper, but feature other bundles. For example, this card features the new bundle. This one has the really pretty skating and sleds. It's called the Sophisticated Sled Bundle. Okay, so let me show you here. Oops, I got all my lights on. So this is Sophisticated Sled. So you've got the antique sled, you've got some skates, a little wreath and a cardinal on there. And then the sentiments are nice because they're winter, they're not holiday. So you've got, hope your days are filled with fun and laughter, let it snow. Okay. And she paired that with the greenery paper. I thought that was real cute, using a little bit of the plaid here. And then she pulled in some of the country birdhouse paper as well. Okay, real fun. That's from Linda Cullen. All right, and then we've got a new tree bundle. And the tree bundle is called Frosted Forest. Okay, so I'll show you too. So if you're in the Stampin' Up, if you're on the online store on a mobile device, and just at stampinup.com, all right, you can click online exclusives. There's a button right here that will take you to all of these. That's how you can find all of these new online exclusives. You can find it that way. You can also find it under what's new, and you can go to new arrivals on there. This is a little bit, has some mixed stuff. So I do usually prefer just going directly to the online exclusives. It shows it's gonna have our kits mixed in there. So of course there were 2 new kits this month as well. The one is a kid's circus theme here, circus celebration. I love, love, love this Garden of Thanks. This is beautiful. This one I did get, and I have not had a chance to do a video on it yet. But I love, love, love this. Really pretty. Okay. And speaking of kits, there is, if you have been waiting for the animal kit, the pets with the cats and the dogs, it's called By Your Side. This kit has been out of stock for like 3 months, and it was just restocked yesterday. Okay, so it's back, and it makes 8 cards. Okay, yeah, and you get a mixture of the cats and the dogs. This is a $22 kit. It includes an ink spot. You've got all of the die cut pets and different accent pieces, and it's got a little stamp set here too. Isn't that cute? You've got the paw prints, a little bone for the dog and the fish for the cat. So don't wait on this one as well. This is the By Your Side kit, because that is likely to sell out again, and you don't want to have to wait months to get it. Okay, So again, going back to the online exclusives, I just want to show you too, there is a way to sort. This little box up here, this is showing the newest. However, you can sort it. You can go in alphabetical order, A to Z. You can even price low to high or high to low. Okay. The one thing, if you go high to low, I like that it shows you the collections first. So if you have trouble as you're scrolling through being like, oh, what items go together? You know, for this one, if you want to make sure that you have the garden greenery bundle, as well as the papers and the dies, then sorting this way is a great way to be able to see all of the different items that are featured in this collection. And then you can make the decision, well, do you want the whole collection, or do you want to purchase just a couple of the bundles or some of the items a la carte? But that is why I sort high to low sometimes, because it's gonna have your full collections featured first, and then it's going to go by your bundles, okay? As well as a few of the other items, but it's always great to check out the online exclusives here, okay? So scrolling through, there is the trees that I wanted to show you here. Okay, so we've got what is it called here? The frosted forest bundle, okay? And works really well with the greenery designer series paper. Okay. All right, so here we go. This has got really pretty trees. Oh, can you hear? Storm is coming in again. Oh my goodness. All right, so using the deckled rectangles, using the frosted forest stamps and dies. There's even a mask, the stencil, excuse me, that comes with that. All right, a little bit of accent here. That's from the birds and the dragonfly embellishments. So that one, oops, this one's a fun fold too. Check that out. How cute is that? It's Susie Wood. She's my friend out in Iowa. All right, super cute. And again, just a really pretty card for any season. All right, green, all shades of green can go for anything. Also with the Frosted Friends bundle, this time rather than use the stamps, they used a couple of the die cuts here. The archway that's cut, that is from the Memorable Meadows, or excuse me, Meandering Meadows. Show you here, oops, here we go. This is the Meandering Meadows, and that's the archway, okay? That's how that was die cut. Okay, this one is from Connie Ingram, and that's really pretty. Okay. All right, so then there's a few items, some online exclusives that are not necessarily part of a collection, just a few random bundles here. Oh, this was the Frosted Forest. There we go. That's where I was missing. So you have the stamps, the dies, and then you have the stencils there. Okay, that was called Frosted Forest. All right, so the cards that I'm showing you now, this is part of a bundle. It's not part of a collection. It's just part of a bundle. And this one is called all right, I'm finding it here in my iPad here, but this one has a fall autumn theme. Okay, this one, it does have dies with it because they are able to cut out the pumpkins. Here we go. This is called Scenic Pumpkin Patch. Okay, so that's what was used on here. And it's got the little barn. I thought that was cute. And then this is a fun little fun fold again too. This one, if I can get out of the envelope. Is that fun? Just a sweet little surprise across the middle. This one is from Amy Rich. And this one with the little barn, that is from Lori Krause. Okay, super cute. All right, now I love this. This is something really unique. We haven't had a train stamp set in quite a while. All right, so this is fun with the train here. This one is called Greatest Adventure. It is a standalone stamp set, but you've got a few different sentiments. Here's to happiness ahead. Congratulations. I wish our paths crossed more often. Good luck on your new adventure. It's just so nice to have like a more masculine, something that's not animals, it's not flowers, but this is called the Greatest Adventure Stamp Set. It's just $22. There is not a die set with this. However, they've paired it nicely with one of our embossing folders on there, and then some of the gray pearls. This is from Lisa Miltakis. All right, isn't that cute? I thought that was nice. Just a nice, unique stamp set there. Okay, let's see. There's a few holiday ones. If you're into Halloween, there's that bundle. This particular bundle, I'm going to show, they went with more of a holiday theme here rather than winter. But this particular stamp set that goes with that they used here is called Filled with Cheer. And you can see it's got the wagon here. So it's meant that you can do kind of a snow globe or a wagon theme. And I point this out because it coordinates with a different stamp set and bundle that were introduced last year, so quite a while ago, that has the wagon dies. Oh, I just passed it here. It's called Filled with Fun. Okay, so this is the partner stamp set. I want to say is the Filled with Fun. Again, it's got the wagon. This one has flowers and different items that you could put in the wagon. Okay, and that one also coordinates with a set of dies. Here we go. These are called the Filled with Fun dies. So it's got all the elements to build the wagon, as well as the banner and the balloons and different items. So if you're looking for something to coordinate, that's where these come in there. Okay, and then probably one of my favorite items here in the new online exclusives is an autumn bundle. And I hate it because summer goes so fast. I definitely don't want to rush it. But I love, love, love this. This is called the Changing Leaves bundle. And I share this because you have the stamp set. Here it's a photopolymer stamp set with the 3 different leaves and a variety of sentiments. This one has the coordinating dies. And it also comes bundled with the Changing Leaves hybrid embossing folder. This embossing folder is awesome. And this leaf piece here, this is what makes it hybrid. So you can emboss, but it also cuts. And this nestles, it kind of snaps right into place here in your embossing folder. And then you can actually, all right, so you've got the embossed piece on here. You can then take it and cut it. But what I like is that if you do this all at the same time, you can cut and emboss all at once, which is really, really cool. So I have a technique card to share with you, not today. Again, we've got all these crazy storms, so I'm not gonna stay on here too long today. But yeah, love this. This is the Changing Leaves bundle, stamps, dies, and the hybrid embossing folder. And so I've got a couple of cards using that. Now this one also features the greenery, the Golden Greenery Designer Series paper, and then just a simple embossed background. This one is from Krista Wilson. And this one, they die cut the leaves from 3 different colors here. Okay, and then full embossed background. That one is from Lynn Feldkamp. This is a really neat technique card where they inked the embossing folder, so you can braille or just wipe your ink pad on there. Okay, but this one, really cool colors. They've got some of the pretty peacock and the old olive here. This one is from Tracy Evans. Okay, very cool. And then this one is mine, and like I said, I'll do a technique video on this a little bit later, but I want to show you how you can cut and emboss as well as line those stamps up so that you don't have to stamp them 3 different times. Okay, so this one's me to be continued later there, but I just wanted to share some of these fun online exclusives with you. It's always fun when we get some new catalogs, and what makes them online exclusives is that they're not featured in a catalog. Okay, so you're not going to see these products pictured in a catalog, but it's a way for Stampin' Up! To introduce new products more frequently without having to go through the whole, process of printing all the catalogs and sending them out and all of that. So some really pretty. Stampin' Up! Does this 3 times a year. So we had through the calendar year, so we had online exclusives that were released in March. And then, of course, now we have the online exclusives released in July. And then we are going to have another batch of online exclusives released in October, November, right? So March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So November, okay? So March, July, and November. And then the month prior to the public release, demonstrators do have an opportunity to pre-order the online exclusives. Okay, so fun new items there. I thought I would share those with you. So these are the online exclusives that just came out here in the month of July. All right, and if you'd like to place an order there, my July host code is 2H6KJVP4. All right, and again, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Give me that thumbs up, like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Hit that notification bell. You guys know the drill. Share with your friends. I appreciate it so, so much. Stay tuned. Make sure you're subscribed to my mailing list as well so I can keep your heads up. I am still working on going through my retired product, gearing up for a sale. So stay tuned, okay? More details on that to come. But stay cool, stay safe wherever you are, and happy stamping to you. We'll see you again soon. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.